Hi, I'm Pastor Tom with Tehama United Methodist Ministries, and we're up in the woods. I don't know if you can see out our window or not, but anyway, we just secured the spot where we're going to retire someday, and so right now it's just kind of like a cabin in the woods kind of thing. Anyway, it's pretty reasonable because we're already Thousand Trails members, and so we're pretty excited about that. We just did that yesterday, and we feel like we've got our vacation home, our retirement home set up. Until then, we'll use it as a vacation home. We don't have to keep pulling our trailer up and down the hill, which is much less expensive, and and less wear and tear on our little house trailer and our pickup. So anyway, uh, it is Palm Sunday, and I just want to post a quick message. We're out of town this week. Avery and Jim are preaching at all four churches this weekend, and next weekend is normally when we would take a vacation time because of it's a fifth Sunday, and so but anyway. So I've been thinking about what I wanted to say real quick. Today it's not a regular type message. We'll have to jump through a bunch of hoops to make this happen, but that's okay. We don't mind. And it's a work of passion, and so we're thrilled to do it. I don't know why my picture keeps weirding out. But anyway, here's the thing. On the original Palm Sunday, Jesus was coming into Jerusalem on a donkey. And Luke tells us that some of the Sadducees and Pharisees were saying, hey, tell these people to keep it down. Basically, I'm paraphrasing. Said, tell these people to keep it down. And Jesus said, if I were to be quiet, the very rocks would cry out. And so here's the cool thing about that is it tells how important and imperative that what Jesus did on the cross is and was. And in the Old Testament, they look forward to when the Messiah would come, and they would remember Jesus, and Jesus' parents and Jesus went to Jerusalem when he was 12, and they made a sacrifice, and I think it was a dove, wasn't it, Evelyn? Mm-hmm. And so they sacrificed a dove, and then they started home in a big caravan, a whole bunch of people going home together, and Jesus was nowhere to be found. And so oh no, what do we do? What happened? And so they went back to Jerusalem, and they found him at the temple at 12 years old, and he said, did you not know I'd be about my Father's work? And so here we see on the first Palm Sunday, though, Jesus makes his triumphal entry on a donkey. Well, at that time, kings would come into a community either on a horse, which signified that they were all about war, or on a donkey, that signified that they were there in peace. And so on the first Palm Sunday, I just thought it was interesting. There's a lot of rocks around us here, and big boulders and type stuff, and so it came to my mind as I was thinking what I might want to say to you on Palm Sunday, is that remind you that Jesus told the Pharisees if we were to tell the people to be quiet, the very rocks would cry out. And so that his message and what he did, dying in our place on Easter, on Good Friday, rising on Easter Sunday, that was an imperative work. He had to do that to make this whole thing. All of Christianity is that's pinnacle. That's what gets us saved, right? It's not our works. It's faith and confessing with our mouth that Jesus is Lord and believing in our hearts. You can find that in Romans. That God raised him from the dead. And that's all about Easter, isn't it? and which we're coming up to. And so it's Passion Week this week. And we wanted to put something out there. And as we get settled in here, and we just moved to this spot yesterday, as we get settled in here, we'll be able to do everything that we can do from home. And so sorry for the quality of this video and so on and so forth, but hopefully it'll work. And I just want to say God bless you and happy Palm Sunday. And Evelyn and I will be preaching at all 4 churches on Easter Sunday. And so we're looking forward to that. God bless you until then. Thank you.